Hey guys, I'm here with another one. I thought this is the perfect chance to make a video. It's raining bullets, but yeah, I'm working, and this is also unfortunately the less fun part of my job this season when we're transitioning to autumn. It's always like this, so I'm sheltered now a little bit. But something just happened with a colleague of mine, and I didn't decide to film because I'm working. I don't want to have to show an ID or get problems with them. But my colleague was in a specific area where there's so-called you cannot be there if you are not an employee there. But with our job, we always have to come to certain places. But now, after COVID, they had a lot of measures taken, under the flag of terrorism and all that BS. So he was there, and security came to him one time. Who are you? I see. He said, I don't need to identify myself to a security guard. You're not a police officer. Then the guy left. An older guy came, shook the hand of my colleague. I was standing in a distance. I didn't get any trouble, by the way. I was standing at a distance. And then afterwards, everything was okay for like 20 minutes. I had to be in the ministry, All of a sudden, officers come, and then it started taking another route. And I didn't want to be a coward. I didn't want to let my colleagues suffer. So I said to them, listen, we are all, even if you have a uniform or not, we're all working now. You officers should also think that this is not how it was before. I don't think this is a pleasant future this way in the Netherlands. The way we're going, guys. What is he doing wrong? It's a ministry and he's working. It's not like he's there in his free time just being an asshole. What is the issue? You think, guys, don't just breathe and exist. Use your brains. I was talking to them. Sometimes, guys, I cannot contain, because these empty vessels, they irritate you sometimes. I told them, but think, man, think. Use your head, Is it normal for you just by standing somewhere? We are the country in Europe who pays the most taxes. What is the issue with standing there? So you're paying in a country, but you're not allowed to stand somewhere. Well, what's going on here? Yeah, I follow protocol. I said, yeah, but that's the problem, man. Are you just your uniform? Don't you have nothing inside of you that connects you to truth? Come on. And then he said, yeah, it's not a problem. It is kind of contradictory, he said. But you know what he said? And this is the classic example of an organic portal. And the officer, by the way, he looked like he was created in a lab. He literally looked like CGI, He was telling me, yeah, there are also people in life that don't bother with rules and things. They just walk by and things don't bother them. I said, and that's exactly the problem. That's called soullessness. Somebody with a soul and who has a brilliant mind and has brains reviews things and asks him or herself questions. Why are things like that? Why is certain things like this? They don't just breathe and exist. And this is, guys, what I've been trying to tell you the longest time. This is what you're surrounded by day in, day out. There's nothing inside of them. They are literally computer programs, algorithms, manifested in human form. That's why you get frustrated, because in your mind, because you are a human being, you're thinking, but why can I not talk to these people? They have 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 ears, just like me, but somehow I cannot get through to them. It's because you're talking, guys. What did Morpheus say to Neo? These are sentient programs that can walk in and out every place that's wired to their software. You see, he told you in that documentary. I don't like to call it a movie, by the way. It's a documentary. He told you what you're dealing with. These things don't like you, guys. And that fake smile they give you in the beginning. They came walking up, and I don't say I'm not polite back to them. I just said, yeah, what do you want? You're not coming here out of charity. What do you want? Yeah, your colleague is doing this, but what is he doing? What is this guy doing? He's working. So if you work, it's also not good? Well, what is it with you guys, What is the problem with us just existing? And I do have to say, no ID was asked. I wasn't arrested. I wasn't summoned away. I willingly walked away because I have things to do also. I have better things to do with my time than to talk to soulless fucks the whole day. But so yeah, guys, this is what you're dealing with, and these are the masses, guys. And you know what? People who come here on my channel gaslighting me, telling me, yeah, but stop focusing on people, you focus on them too much. You should do what you do, and then the rest will come. No, that's bullshit. A psychopath leader can only push agendas if the masses go along with it, because then they can say, but everyone is cool with it, so who are you? And that's the exact same thing the officer tried with me by saying to me, yeah, you also have people here in this country that don't give a crap about certain things. They just pass by and everything's fine for them. And I said to them, and that's exactly the problem we have in this world, that some people just exist and don't question anything. You know, and that was that. They drove off, I went my way. But I tell them exactly how it is. And this is the majority, the masses, guys. So I hate, you know, there's power in words, but there's also reality, guys. With these beings around you, these elites will be able to push everything too, because remember, everything is fine for the masses. They are selfish, guys. They are not your allies. As long as they can fuck, eat, shit, go out, go on vacation, do the things, that's all they care about. They don't care about anyone else. Organic portals and NPCs, although the NPC is a little bit better, cares about no other life on this earth except them. They're selfish. That's why this world is in the state it is, because these things are pieces of shit. You can't count on them for nothing, guys. And I'm not being negative, I'm telling you how it is. You stop being sensitive. How about that? So that being said, guys, be at peace.